Konnichiwa minasan, Path of Exile II. Good afternoon, everybody. It's Phantom. We're back in Path of Exile II. And apparently they're running a sale on stash tabs. So, last time we left off, we were getting ready to dive into Ogum Village more, so we're gonna go back there and finish up the stuff there. I'll go ahead and teleport and you can come in after me. Oh wait, you're already in there.
Yeah, sorry, I was just waiting.
I think that's a little bit high. Try again.
Hello.
Okay.
I am speaking at a normal volume.
Okay. It was going all the way up into the red for some reason on the OBS. Alright. Oh, dear. What was that?
That was a boar.
Was that an exploding pig?
Yes.
That's kind of badass and terrifying at the same time. There's a lot of fire around here. I kind of find it interesting this village is still burning.
I don't think it's still burning so much as it is just started burning.
It must have been due to the undead horde. Which we are currently slaughtering.
This way. There is a quest objective for us to find for you here that I don't have because it's once been gone.
That made an interesting noise on my end. And this green burst of light around an item that dropped.
That, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Or did you... Okay. So it's probably your, I'm assuming you put a loot filter in. It's probably your loot filter going, hey, this is a good base.
Yeah, Artificer's Orb just dropped and it's like, hey, gold. Yeah, the loot filter is really nice.
Ooh, you got a regal orb.
Wow.
Garukan favors me.
Oh, I forgot about the little fire wisps.
Yeah. Alright, we don't want to go that way yet.
Yes, that is the main quest objective, apparently.
Yep.
Just like in every good RPG, when you see the main quest objective, you turn around and do the side quests. Wow.
The Regal Orb there for you.
Yeah.
Darkon favors.
And a desert rune. And an uncut support gem. Which I really like that uncut support gem.
We're looking for a house that we can go into.
Rather than one that is on fire.
I think the house that we can go into is on fire, so it's the Smith's house, the guy from town.
Uh-huh.
Here we go. Oh. It's kind of on fire.
Nice. Okay, let me, where are the tools?
On my mini-map, they show that they're somewhere around here. Oh, is this a weird instance because I've done it and I'm the instance owner that it doesn't work?
Uh-oh. It might be.
Alright. Well, that's easy enough to fix. We can just make a new instance.
Alright, so go back to town and come back to the portal. And while we're in town, I'm going to go ahead and cut my support gem and level up. Might as well vendor as well.
Yeah.
Let's see. Support gem. Okay, so I could socket something in discipline. Spark, flame wall, raging spirits. If I want to socket something in raging spirits, what would I want to use? It recommends fire infusion.
I'm trying to think about what would be good in raging spirits. Let's see. You could do Feeding Frenzy. If it's a level 2, I don't know if it's a level 2 skill gem.
It's a 1.
Gem. It's a 1, okay.
I could make them explode at low life.
Yeah, that's not going to come up very often, though. They don't get targeted by enemies. I think Fire Infusion might be fine.
Okay.
Hello. Please, take your time.
Just one thing here that needs selling.
Another for my collection.
Everything else disenchant. Yeah, I've got really good gloves. I think I've got pretty good on everything. The only thing that's not good is my chest piece, which that's just evasion. I don't want that. That's armor. I don't want that.
Hello.
Stash all of this. To actually be on there. And then the passive. So I grabbed Path of Storms. Next we were going with lightning penetration, or were we going over here?
I think you want to go over to either of the two lightning sections up and to the right of where you're at.
That's right. We're going over this way. And I'm gonna get more intelligence. So then just another +5 to intelligence, and then a jewel socket, another +5 to intelligence, and then we finally get lightning skill speed.
Mm-hmm.
So for a few levels, it's gonna be very boring.
Oh yeah.
Alright. I'll make the instance, the Occam. It didn't make a new instance.
Did you take the portal or did you use the waypoint?
I used the waypoint.
Okay.
So, I think, hold on a second, why don't you stay in there? Because if you're in there and I go in, then I have the option to create a new instance.
You should always have the option to create a new instance.
For some reason, it didn't give me one, but there we go.
So we probably, generally, some of the objective points are generally in the same location. So the house is probably this way still. This will be like the one time that it's not, and it's now going to be in a different place. Oh, there's a book here. Count's Decree.
By decree of the Count of Ogre, your whispering and conspiring has not gone unnoticed. I see your disloyalty. I hear your mockery. However, your plots against me all lay dead in their tracks. Every villager must report to the manor immediately for questioning. I alone will crush this revolt. Anyone who resists will not only be considered a criminal, but an avowed traitor.
Oh, there's one over here.
It's right here.
Got it.
Excellent.
They're just sitting there. Whoa.
Orb of Alchemy.
Ah, must be over here.
All the secrets of this world.
Okay. Is it up here?
Dead end.
Here we are.
Don't do this. Stop. Just wait. Surely we can.
No escape. Not this time.
Great will take you, bastard!
The Marrakech do not forgive, nor do they forget. Desert fire!
He does have a one-shot, so don't be in the area where the guillotine was.
Okay.
That also hurts.
Guillotine. Drops. Get down here, movement to run.
My dodge is on the wrong button.
Down, throat out.
Summon as many minions as you want, buddy. I'm just throwing lightning everywhere. Are they gonna stop sometime soon?
Yeah, we just have to kill the ones that he summoned.
Okay, hold on a sec. I gotta change something. Bind. Oh, move. I was trying to dodge and I was hitting an empty button.
He killed Eamon. Just killed him. I don't know what to do. Clearfell is safe. We have to get out of here. We can talk there.
So before we go back to town, we should go to the Manor Ramparts and get the waypoint.
Yeah.
These walls are oppressive.
By decree of the Count of Ogum, all men must work a third shift and continue excavating until further notice. Any man caught resting will meet the executioner's axe or the gallows noose.
Dang, this guy really needs to get murdered. Like, mustache-twirlingly evil.
For what it's worth, my name is Latus. I appreciate the rescue, but Eamon, everything I know, it's all gone. It isn't worth much, but take this. Perhaps it will aid you against that monster.
Hey, level 5 skill gem! Okay, we got a level 1 support gem and a level 5 skill gem.
Flame wall ignites enemies
So,
when caught in it. Ember, so
the level 5 can be Incinerate, Solar Orb, Cold Snap, and Arc.
the initial hit is the strongest, and each subsequent chain does lower damage.
I personally wasn't terribly impressed with Arc when I did it.
The initial hit
And then
is the
Cold Snap
strongest,
is a
and each
payoff
subsequent
for
chain.
freezing enemies,
Cold
so if you're not
Snap
freezing things,
explodes the
it doesn't do
ice
a
on
whole ton.
frozen enemies, dealing a lot of damage in a small area. You can also cast it on a frost bolt to explode the bolt and deal damage in a larger area.
If I was going Frost Mage, that would be good. Because I would have Ice Nova and Frost Bolt, but I don't have either of them. Frost Bomb's level 2 still.
Solar Orb repeatedly unleashes explosions. Some fire skills, such as Flame Blast, can be cast from its location. Solar... Hold down the button for Incinerate to launch a jet of flame and ignite your enemies. Holding for long enough causes the flame to lower enemies' fire resistance and leave burning ground.
I'm not sure I like any of those options.
And you can just use it to level up one of your other skills.
I could. I was actually thinking if there might be an occult skill to use. But not really. None of these would be good with my build. The damage from Spark is pretty low, but it fires a ton of projectiles. Arc is much more targeted, so better for bosses. I want to try Arc and just see how it is. Okay, so that's just an on and off, I see. Alright, and then the support gem, I can put that into Arc to make it chain more. Says supported skills chain 100% more times, and supported skills chain 1 more time. So it adds 1 and doubles the base.
Yeah, so chains, pierce, and I don't know if forks apply to this, but basically it's a percentage chance that they will do those things. So if you have 19% pierce, you have a 19% chance to go through one enemy. If you have 100% pierce, you have a 100% chance to go through one enemy.
I see.
So yeah, adding a chain and then adding 100% chain chance. I believe you'll get 2 chains off of that, but I have not played around with chaining mechanics yet.
Okay. Yeah, and it doesn't tell me the details with the thing in there. Chain count 6.
Yeah, there you go.
And 10% more damage for each remaining chain. So the more chain chance, the better the damage for the first target.
Yep, your first one will always hit for more.
And that's going to be a good chunk of damage too, for a single target. And that's what I'm thinking of, is just like mainly, I wanted something that would hit bosses harder.
Mm-hmm.
There is only one
if you're looking for a good single target option, we may want to look into finding you a staff.
He ordered the guard to round up everyone in the village, and when we resisted, they burned it to the ground. Enter the manor. Take our vengeance upon him.
Okay. And Renly?
This hooded one is here on your honor. Don't take this as a threat, but it's your head if he turns out to be as evil as he looks. You found my tools. Oh, this is wonderful. Now I can set up a proper bench here for you. Go well.
Okay. Salvage bench. Huh. Oh, wait a sec. The hooded one.
The villagers, you must
Yes. I will infiltrate the manor.
make haste.
Okay. So I could salvage this and get artificial quality currency and artificial shards. Okay. That's cool.
It is good to see you. Sorry,
I just linked you a staff. I don't know if it will be of any interest to you.
Oh. Let's see. Ah, lightning bolt. Yeah, actually, I haven't even, I haven't really been looking at my gear. I have a yellow scepter with level 3 discipline. It gives me extra spirit. It makes allies regenerate 1.5 life per second and gives me a higher level to all my minion skills. And then the focus gives me some energy shield, cast speed, and intelligence. But that would give me more spell damage, mana per enemy killed, and lightning bolt. So, I would really like that, because even if I had to equip it as a alternate, for now, and see if I wanted to.
Now is not the time for that.
Let's see. Now, if I bind. Okay, so it's literally a lightning bolt, like, call down lightning.
Yes.
Okay. I like the idea. And having it as an alternate, alternate weapon set might work. Because discipline won't be up while I don't have that weapon set equipped, but having let's see, wait, it's on the skills menu. I can set what's the skill options? Yeah, I can tell it not to use the second weapon set for anything but lightning bolt. So that way, when I'm not actively casting lightning bolt, I'll have the rod and focus equipped, and that your sockets. Okay. Skill options. That way, basically every time I'm attacking with anything but lightning bolt, it's going to use my first set, which includes the discipline. Ready to go back to the Manor Ramparts?
Ready when you are.
Alright. We're not missing any bosses?
I don't think so far.
Okay.
Yep, we've gotten everything so far.
Let's kick some evil count butt. I cannot find the butt to kick. Oh, there we are.
Die, scum!
gargoyle demon.
Yep. Gargoyles, but they're demons too.
Yeah, that just reminds me of Dark Souls 2. Giving me flashbacks of the Belfry. Kind of mean of From Software. They throw one of these things at you and it's like, oh gosh, it's dead. Wait, why are the others starting to move? Are all of these gonna wake up?
Decree of the Count of Ogum. Effective immediately. All crimes are now punishable by hanging until death. Hanged criminals will have their bodies thrown into the pit.
What's up here? Hey, this is where we create the character.
Mm-hmm. I think we actually walked right by the manor.
Well, it's a good thing we found the gallows anyway, because that was a support gem. And now I dinged. Huh. Oh, here we go.
Soldiers of Ogum. The outside threat grows ever...
Oops.
Soldiers of Ogum. The outside threat grows ever stronger. Whispers of betrayal echo within my very halls. We can no longer tolerate any risk. Use lethal force against those you suspect of foul play. Speak carefully with your men. Ensure they are who they claim. Hang any suspects. Seek out resistance within the village and raze their homes to the ground. We must send a clear message. Leave no stone unturned.
Hi, David. I didn't see you there. I've been so focused on the game. I'm not playing as Necromancer or Summoner. Technically, I do have a Necromancy skill. I did learn Skeletal Arsonist Minion, but I am actually playing as a Sorceress. So I'm an Elemental Elemental Magic user. So I'm going right now for Lightning Speed, or Lightning Element. Yeah, the fire, not only does it let me summon these little flaming skulls of awesomeness, but if I throw my lightning bolts through it, those get charged with fire. So they do both types of damage. So at the moment I'm a combination of fire lightning mage, which is just going to become lightning later on. I got 2 support gems to cut. I'm gonna probably put them... So, overabundance for Orb of Storms, is that pretty good?
I would say so. I used it for a while.
Okay. And the other one I really want for, is for Lightning Bolt. I want something that makes it do more damage. So I think I'm going to do Concentrated Effect.
Controlled Destruction's probably better.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just 30% more damage, but you can't crit. Right now you don't have a lot of crit chance or anything anyway, so you just
well,
get 30% more damage.
Yeah, this is 40% more damage. It's less area of effect, but I'm not... Well, we'll do Controlled Destruction for now. Alright.
You will get a ton of support gems too, so can always change later without a bunch of cost.
Oh, I went into a new instance, is that correct? Were you waiting for me?
Oh, you're good.
Okay. Just give it a moment while it loads.
This mad wolf, may he howl like a ravaged Deshret.
Oh dear. What just happened? I couldn't move at all.
You probably got stunned by the one guy who shot his little tentacle out at us.
Yeah.
Yes, another one. He's under there.
There he is. Just a man. Nothing more.
All those explode. Ah! Wow. I didn't expect...
Oh, it was rare.
Yeah, I didn't expect all the flames to come out. Yeah, that hurt.
First ones, hear our laments. Sanity recedes ever further into the dark. Shadows hover above us, in the corners, watching and waiting. What sickness has come among us that so unsettles our minds? It sits, poised to strike. Nowhere is safe.
What foul energy gives life to you?
Oh dear. Wow, how are you doing that much damage?
I'm using Perfect Strike now, which is a charge-up attack, and if I release it at a specific window, it does a whole bunch of bonus damage.
Nice. Kindle Mass the living. Oh god, kill it with fire. Yeah, exactly. Wow. It just
like that.
Okay, when I played Warrior, I was not like doing any of that.
Warrior for the first 10 or so levels is like, alright, I cast melee hit, so it's a little boring at the beginning.
I cast Great Axe.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Fist, but that's Monk. I cast Saitama. No, that's Monk. Monk casts Saitama. I was not a fan of the rolling smash thing.
Yeah, it's not terribly great.
Mostly because of how much it made me move when I didn't want to move, and I just want to hit the thing in front of me. Like, I don't want to roll twice and hit. I just want to smash what's in front.
Yeah, it's more of an AoE skill than it is actually
Yeah, I got some good damage on AoEs. But on thing is in front of me, I want to kill it, I didn't get good damage.
The time is nigh. Our triumph is at hand!
What is down there?
Don't worry, we'll get a closer look.
Do I want a closer look?
Probably not.
I hate these blood pools. Like,
I was gonna say, watch out for those blood pools.
I hate them so much. There's just too many of them, and this is gonna become a thing for like every area. There's gonna be some ground AoE. It's like, oh, you don't want to kill this, and just stand there.
Sapphire charm?
I do. It is a yellow. Maximum life, maximum mana, life regen as well.
No, a sapphire charm.
Oh, charms. No, I do not. Oh wait, I do.
Okay.
It's a common.
Yeah, they can only be white or blue, so.
Okay. Wow. I think that's actually better. Very slowly. Stop moving! Okay. I have a common Lazuli ring. I'll get that one. Even though I don't probably need it, I'm gonna get that monument flask. Alright. I think I'm ready.
Okay.
Okay.
I hope they get that one voiced at some point.
Yeah.
Yes, more. Don't stop. The beast hungers.
I know what this is, and it is not good.
Oh boy.
Ready?
Yeah?
Everything I promise.
No noose this time. I'll remove your head myself.
I think not.
Bring it!
Easy prey.
Evil.
You'll pay with your life. You will falter. Easy prey. Kneel! Oriana! Open the cage! Release the beast! Give me what you promised!
I so much more. Since you are too weak to do the job, I'll find someone who can. Goodbye.
You manipulative whore! How dare you imagine? After all I've given you!
Uh-oh. Oh dear.
Desolation. I will take out your heart
The putrid wolf.
and savor its remains. You are hunted.
Here we go.
Fang, tooth, and claw. Tortured under the moon. The pack suffered but endured. And howled now in tune. No tales were told. None new, none old. And their endless hunger grew ever stronger. Chilling frost. I smell your blood.
Get him! Woo!
Allow me to clear your mind, if only for a moment. The madness, it consumed my being. Oriana used it against me.
Where has she taken the beast?
I found messages from the desert.
From the Vesperia?
Yes. Find her. Kill her. But first, please, stop the madness.
As you wish. We must make haste. Let us return to Clearfell to make our preparations.
Who the heck is this guy?
He's the hooded one.
Why is it that I get some major Tyrael vibes from him? Like, I feel like I'm replaying Diablo 3, but actually good. Wow, Living Bomb. Looks like a really nasty move. Bomb me after taco night. Why are my skills... Oh. When I switch to my other weapon, my minions go away. Completely. Oh dear.
Now, at some point, you're going to want to probably drop the scepter and the focus.
Yeah. Honestly, the skeletal arsonist minions could be dropped. Really. They're not that important. I could go ahead and drop this scepter and focus in my stash just in case I ever want to use it again. Because I have enough spirit for the fire thingies.
Flame wall ignites enemies when caught in it.
For my skill gem, I think since I was also kind of underwhelmed with arc, I'm just gonna upgrade my spark. And then
Count Geonor is dead. I never thought there'd come a day when such a statement brought relief. We can finally start rebuilding our poor, damaged Ogre. It's going to be a long and difficult struggle, but it's not nearly the first time we Ezamites have had to rise from the ashes. If you find a pint out there...
You've done well, stranger. No, you are no stranger now. You have become part of our song's story, and I shall sing it proudly. The darkness that crept upon our lands has been forced to flee, and I have a feeling you will pursue it to the end of the world. Good luck to you.
I will indeed.
Bye.
Yeah, it does suck when an enemy resists an element so strongly and you're dedicated to the element, but thankfully I was not 100% cold mage.
We must pursue Oriana. The seed of corruption has begun to grow. But there is still a chance that we can end this before it is too late. The fledgling beast is leaving corruption in its wake, so we have a trail to follow. When you are ready to part from this place, we can leave immediately.
Okay.
Move swiftly.
Sorry, I was...
Let's see. So I can actually sell these for a decent amount of gold instead of just always disenchanting them.
I will treasure it. Oh, I like this one. Shadows haunt us both.
Alright. What is this? Oh, clarity is support gem. Requires 10 spirit reservation. I could put that on Raging Spirits, but I don't have the spirit for it. Yeah, and it's kind of weird for like treasuring all these things that I'm selling her. It's just like I'm selling her my junk. just junk. It's okay.
How can I be of aid?
All right, ready to follow the beast trail?
Yeah. Hang on one second. Got something for
Time
you.
is short.
Oh.
Make haste.
Okay. Ooh. Dense greater mana flask of the foliage.
Let's not do that here.
Gains charges per second and an increased recovery rate. Nice. Thank you.
It is good to see you. It is good to see you.
Alright.
Quickly.
Let's follow the beast trail.
The trail
Let's
of
do it.
corruption leads east.
Chapter
So
2.
east we shall go. It seems fate conspires to return me to the plains of Vesperia. The Countess has escaped with the beast. Every attempt to control it has ended in cataclysm. We must pursue her to the plains of Vesperia. We should find a Marikath caravan. Only they can lead us through that harsh and unforgiving land.
Why is this game making my computer sound like a jet engine?
Well,
And it's lagging?
we have arrived. The Vesperia waits.
Like,
Good luck to you.
I don't understand why. It's not really that, like, intense of a game. I've played more intense.
You'd actually be surprised how intense PoE is under the hood, especially on your processor.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. It's like, I wonder if they just aren't optimizing it very well under the hood.
They've actually done a bunch of optimizations since they first launched PoE 1.
The weary traveler grows close to the end.
PoE does so many calculations per second, it's ridiculous.
Welcome to the Ardura. Oh, I know who you are. Oh, don't worry. I won't hold it against you, young one. But we cannot travel anywhere at the moment. Hyenic raiders are harassing the trade route ahead. For the time being, we are stuck here.
Time to prove myself to this Akara.
Okay. Well, my PC is powerful enough to run quite a few things. I can't remember. I think the last thing I ran that was pretty graphically intense was Starfield, and it went really well, even at max specs. But
this isn't graphically intense that
it's
I'm talking about.
processor intense. It's calculations.
This outpost seems to be part of a trade route, so we should be able to find a Marikath caravan. They are an honorable people, and I have no doubt they will assist us. Go.
My only problem was that it was lagging and stuttering, including sound stuttering, during a cutscene, which it shouldn't have been calculating that much.
No.
Oh, hello.
I apparently need to adjust my stats a little bit. I have screwed something up.
I'm actually going to take my scattershot gem out and put it in Spark because I'm not using the arsonist magnets anymore at all.
Yeah.
How do I remove the skill gem?
Probably back to manage sockets.
I tried managing sockets. Oh, wait. This is the skill gem. The leftmost orb. Got it. There we go. Okay. We're good now.
Is arc a projectile?
I don't think it is, unfortunately. No, it's lightning chaining. Spark is projectile lightning. And lightning
so I think
bolt
you asked a question.
is AoE lightning. Stalker? Like, what is that? I've not played a game like that's called that. Oh. Generally, I tend not to play first-person games as a rule, but that's just because I get confused with the perspective and everything trying to sneak up behind me. But I have played Warframe. I'm not sure if that's similar to with the zone extraction thing. But yeah, I don't particularly like first-person shooters. I'm not even particularly enthused about third-person shooters. Murdernaw! What a name!
You're standing in poison, careful. The zombies, when they die, drop poison on the ground. Not all zombies.
Okay. See, I knew there was always going to be... See, the exception to my not liking first-person shooters is Borderlands. So, of course, when the news about Borderlands 4 coming out in September came out, I was like, well, I know what I'm playing in September.
You will burn.
Things.
Those things are so annoying. Man. I'm telling you, this thing right here, Spark. Spark MVP.
Spark is very good.
Once you have enough mana to just spam it and hold it down, it becomes one of the best. Confined areas are very nice for Spark.
Mm-hmm.
Checkpoint! Beans!
The pack leader, up there. You will burn!
Woo! It's a unitar. Gosh, I really wish I had my settings still correct. For some reason it cleared out my settings entirely. I might as well just revive the checkpoint. You're never gonna have a chance.
Oh, I'll kill this guy.
Well, yeah. Very nice. It's like, okay, now you come down. I see something I really want to pick up.
Yep, let me just kill these guys so I can actually revive you.
So annoying, they just stay there and throw spears at you. That's not what I'm looking at. I'm not looking at the Regal Orb. I see what that CHAOS Chaos Orb. Stop with the enemies coming. Just stop. I don't want to fight them. I want to pick up things. Game, obey me.
I can feel it.
Okay, thank you. Okay, support gem. Make a lightning bolt more likely to shock things? Or give it more damage?
So enemies that are shocked take extra damage. So making it more likely to shock things is more damage.
Yeah, and it will also make everything take more damage from everything. Or rather, it will make the shock thing take more damage from everything. So, okay. That's level 6 lightning bolt. This is level 4. I don't have Scroll of Wisdom. Time to go back to town and have the Hooded One identify all this stuff. Requires level 18. Extra cold damage? Instead of 75% increased spell damage. Yeah. I don't know if that's worth 2 extra levels on Lightning Bolt.
Probably not.
Yeah, no, it's not. Alright.
You defeated the raiders? Despite your past, we could use someone of your skill. Welcome to the Ardura Agara. You may travel with us in exchange for your service. You will even have the respect of one of our own for as long as you stay. If anyone says otherwise, tell them to speak to me.
Ooh. No, I can't use that orb on the item. It's not rare, it's magic.
Also, probably not worth using it on a low-level item.
Yeah, definitely not. However, I could put it over here and use, let's see, a regal, yeah, a regal orb upgrading a magic to a rare. It has 2 modifiers right now, which is the maximum that a magic item can have, right?
Yes.
So I can apply that. It gives +10 to intelligence now as well. It's not that great. Honestly, I'd rather get a really powerful staff that's normal and use my alchemy orb on it. It's like, man, this would be great if it were rare and had some good modifiers. Let me just do that then. You know, I wonder about the dress that she has on with the horn, like almost like hearing horns around her head. I know that's not what those are because they don't go into her ears, but it's still weird.
They actually do go into her ears.
They do?
Are hearing horns. Yep.
Oh, okay.
And one of her lines, when you click on her to treat her more as a vendor and NPC, she goes, "What?"
Ooh, there's some nice stuff in here. Grand Mana Flask and Grand Life Flask. Huh. She picks up radio waves. Is there a charm that would be good for me to have? Would it be good for me to have a fire charm?
From this point on, it's you're gonna look at poison immunity and stun resistance and immunity based on whatever it is you're coming across. Just to prevent yourself from getting like stunned by random enemies.
Okay. Coffee.
It's been too long since I felt the rumble of a caravan beneath my feet.
My character's home.
The beast is on the move, twisting the desert as it goes, waking ancient dead and unknown horrors alike. The Countess brought it here as part of some nefarious plan. I assume she has allies here. We must track them down and convince them to give up this madness.
Or kill them if they won't. And no, you did not misread that. It said Washington, D.C. It's basically saying this instance is on the East Coast of the United States. Just so you know, if you have latency, that might be why. It was that way in Path of Exile 1 as well. It would show you what region, where the server was based.
I am a Salak, the Sekima of the Ardura. I have heard of you, of course, but Zarga assures me you have almost served your time of banishment. Time will tell. So, the beast has entered the world once more. We were following a trail of corruption before we were waylaid, and now we shall resume the hunt. We Maraket are honored bound to seek and contain corruption wherever it may be found. It seems the sacred duty falls on us once more. The trail connects to 2 locations, but we don't know where the beast currently resides. I am willing to begin wherever you and your shade thinks is wisest. You have your orders.
Desert map. So we can go to the Halani Gates or the Vesperia outskirts. Or the Maudun Quarry. We can go by the monster level. Is that generally the better idea?
Let's see, hang on one second. Sorry, I'm adjusting some stuff for my character as well.
No worries.
I think we so we need to go to areas of reported corruption. So honestly, I think it's actually just up to you where you want to go. We got just the Halani Gates and the Maudun Quarry. We've already been to the outskirts.
Yeah,
that's where we just were.
That's why it showed the boss there with an X through it, and I was like, that's where we were. Let's go to the quarry, because if I try and go to the higher level place, I'm probably going to get destroyed.
From what I can see, the Faridan have been preparing for war. This night now grows warm. You will burn!
Interesting. Oh, wow. Wow! That looks cool.
It's a little slow, unfortunately, but... it does a whole bunch of AoE, so I'm okay with that.
And for single targets, you've got perfect strike. You're good. Bless you.
Oh, did that go over the stream?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I muted my microphone. I must have pushed the button twice. I'm so sorry.
It was very faint. It was very, very faint. It might have been coming through somewhere else. I have seen many times when somebody's like, I muted my microphone. Well, some other microphone must have picked it up. There we go. So, I don't know why it's doing so good now, but, I feel like, the arc is actually doing pretty good. It's bouncing around much better. And maybe it's just because this is wide enough an area, but Shock is not doing very good. Or Spark.
Yeah, that could be part of it.
Just the design of the area is not conducive enough to conduct the Spark. Bad puns. You're here for the bad puns, right? Good. Ooh, checkpoint. There must be something here.
Lore here.
Lore, we'll have to wait until after the fight.
Our people have lived in the shadows of the dunes for too long. Countless generations have been forgotten, will be forgotten. We are not Faradin. We are Marquette. And if we work together, if we unite, then they will be forced to acknowledge us. We must show them casting us off is a mistake. We must show them our strength. Perhaps we can one day Marquette itself. For all those who live in the plains of Vesperia.
Okay. It's just repeatedly crashing waves of lava. That's what that skill is.
Uh-huh. Because I'm dual wielding, it attacks slower, but it fires more projectiles.
Yes, the floor is lava skill is OP.
The fun part about it is your flame wall makes my fire do more fire. Did you know if you set lava on fire, it burns more?
If you set lava on fire, it becomes more fire. $56 gold, jeez. Another checkpoint. Oh, jeez. Alright. This new coffee is wonderful.
This mine was sealed with some still inside. Corruption seems to have taken them.
That's her name is Bob. Let me take care of my passive real quick.
Got it.
Oh, yes. Now I get my plus 3% cast speed with lightning skills.
Alright. Because maces and melee characters can't have anything good, I now do more damage at the penalty of attacking slower.
Oh geez, there's another skill point. %15 increased chance to shock. The main reason I'm going with the shock build is because then every time I shock an enemy like a boss, that means everyone else will do more damage too. It's damage taken up on the enemy, which is in a lot of ways more effective than damage dealt increased. You know, I've forgotten what it was like to get static shock, because it's so humid in Florida that it really doesn't matter. In Japan, you don't get that either. Not much, anyway.
You will burn!
But it's also actually not cold enough here for static shock most of the time. In Japan it is. It's just not humid enough to need humidifier. I haven't seen that. Why'd they save the 100 yen coins? Gachapon, of course. Of course! Also arcades. Where we spent all of our 100 yen... Hold on a second. There's just a great club over here. Oh yeah, my human has a video of the huge row of machines just randomly on the side of the street in Osaka that we passed. Gosh, it was like there had to have been like 30 machines all in a row, just this random street in Sultanburi. Is that the real name or is it the opposite name? I can't get confused. But the yeah, the theme cafes can be fun. It depends on where you go. Some of the theme cafes do a really good job. We went to the Eorzea Cafe while we were in Osaka, and they do a really good job.
You'll burn, Marrakech scum!
You will burn!
Burn!
Ah, you.
Stand still!
And down you go. Okay. Hissing voltaic staff of menace.
Get me out of here!
I'm sorry, hold on a second. 59% increased lightning damage. So if I roll some spell damage on that, that's even better.
Winds praise you. 1,000 praises, my friend. I thought I would die here. Please take me back to your caravan, and I will tell you anything you want to know.
Okay.
Just don't touch me, Faridan.
Ugh. There's some serious racism going on here between the tribes.
So the Faradun, who Risu is part of, are basically the untouchables of your
I see. Is it because of their class, or is it because of something that they did?
It's they are people who can't contribute to their Akaras. Quite often, they are children that were born with birth defects or developed birth defects. I'm not saying it's okay, but the tribes that your people are from are desert nomads. So if you are a drain on resources, you're out.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. It's a necessity. It's like we can't if you can't contribute your share, then we can't take you with us because we can't just carry everyone on our backs. We don't have much. We don't get much. There's not much here. Everybody has to be able to do their part, or you can't survive. It's not fair, but it's the way it is.
Typically, those that are allowed to be more of a drain than they do contribute are people who have already contributed a lot.
Yeah. That makes sense. If they've already done their part and they're just aging, then you kind of have to... They're kind of owed the support. So... Speak up. I want to do some vendor stuff, but I really want to try modifying this staff because I want it to be good. I really want it to be good. Increase cast speed. Okay.
And what you can do to see if it's better is you can open up your skill section, and you can just swap your stabs to see if it does more DPS or not.
Oh,
it's not foolproof, but it's a pretty good indicator.
Okay, that changed things significantly. Yeah. Spark does way less damage with the new one. That's the wrong freaking thing. I left it in here. That was the, that was the Great Club. Okay, stretch. Oh dear. Actually, the new one is better. The new one is significantly better. But the support gems are linked to the staff itself. So I have to unsocket them and socket them back in. Okay. So yeah, the lightning bolt will do significantly more damage now, and the spark even goes up. So. Okay. I also have two more uncut skill gems, which.
Orb of Storms.
I'm going to use for Orb of Storms, and then a 6, which I will use for...
Orb of Storms chains lightning to nearby enemies. Flame Wall ignites enemies when caught in it. Any projectile...
What? Do not wander.
also got these.
Hello! I will tell your tale.
I have to actually pour some more water. Okay. Now I have to go to the other location. Oh, what are the people have to say?
I know what Jaman Ra intends. Atop the burial spires of Deshar lie the Maraket's most honored dead. The king has become driven by madness to seek any trace of ancient flesh from those of renown or power in life. He intends to feed their bodies to the horrific creature he keeps in a cage behind his throne. They call it the Beast. I have seen it, and the sight haunts my nightmares.
See you later, David. Thanks for dropping by.
Catch you later.
Ah, so she's the one who sells the random stuff. I kind of want a new energy shield body armor, because this one's really not great.
Sila.
Let's see here. Salvage bench. Sentient Artificer Shard. And then I can use a Orb of Augmentation. Good. I can even upgrade it. Nice. Got some more intelligence. Less ignite duration. Overall, a good upgrade. Alright, Halani Gates.
Let's do it.
Are there bosses that we haven't fought?
Not yet.
Okay.
The Halani gates have been closed? This has not happened for generations.
The Halani gates are closed, and the Faradan hold them in defense of the beast. We will have to find another way. For glory.
So you have to go get Risu anyway.
The Halani gates are closed. Then Jaman Ra must have succeeded in capturing them. He planned to close the gates to prevent the Maraket from interrupting his harvest. A siege from the front will be impossible now. But there is another way. An ancient passage lost to time. It was used by the traitor Balbala. I can show you where it is, if you will use it to stop Jaman Ra before it is too late. Excellent.
So, the outcasts have raised their new king from the grave, and he seeks to violate Deshar, to feed our honored dead to the beast. Such a transgression. Those vile dogs. Our city of the dead lies beyond the Halani gates. We should move to crush the Feridan immediately. Let us see if this defector's information is truthful. Infiltrate this supposed passage. Find your way to the top of the gates without being detected, and then call for aid. I shall answer. For glory.
Who goes there? Oh, a newcomer to our caravan. I am Shambrin, tradesmith and weapon master for the Adura. Do not hesitate to ask if you require anything. If you are traveling through Traitor's Passage, there is something I wish to ask of you. Did your Akara keep the tale of the traitor, Balbala? She is still sealed there, somewhere along the tunnel as an undying djinn. She served her sentence long ago, but knowledge of the location was lost. It is long past time to release her. Warm nights.
Okay, so now we're going to travel to the Trader's Passage.
Yes.
Okay. Which is a lower monster level, is appropriate for what we're doing. I was like, you can go to a level 20 area right away. No, they're not letting you do that.
This passage is how the traitor betrayed her people. Now I explore its secrets.
Hold on a second.
Oh, yep.
My skills are not set up properly. Lightning bolt should be over here on L1. And R1 needs to be arc. There we go. Rotgrin the Hateful. I'm telling you these names.
Just wait until we get Stink the Stinky.
There's quite a bit of gold here. Oh, jeez. That's a very large spider. Why is it always the large spiders in the caves?
I mean, would you prefer them in the caves or in your living room?
I would prefer them in the caves. Most of them wouldn't fit in the living room.
Nothing will stand in my way.
I know what I'm gonna get the next time I have one of those support gems. I'm gonna get whatever thing it is that lets me put down 2 of these at once. The orbs. Because I have a limit of 2.
Yeah, I think it's Spell Echo is the gem.
Yeah. I did something like that with the Ranger. For the lightning pinions. And I want to do that with the lightning orb so that I can put down both.
Yeah.
Instead of casting it twice, because that takes away from, that adds so much more to my setup time.
And the Sisters 5. Beautiful.
The traitor Balbala has been sentenced to 1,000 years of suffering as a djinn, bound in this place of her dishonor. Let no woman or man of Marrakech blood enter her prison before her time is served.
By Garukan!
Vault Maw? Didn't have a whole lot of treasure for being called Vault Maw. There's a skill gem, not a support gem.
Frost Bomb pulses with Orb of Storms. Chain Arc. Chain.
The traitor must be
the Balbala
sealed
fight
within
can
these
be hard.
doors.
Let me put my passive point for a little 20 in here. Alright.
The traitor must be sealed within these doors.
Now, Jindak, I prove myself.
Whoa!
There she is. Damn it. Yeah, she can be a toughie. Put Martial Tempo back into Perfect Strike.
I'm gonna do one quick
The
thing.
traitor must be sealed within these doors.
Okay.
The traitor must be sealed within these doors.
Now, I prove myself. You will burn. You are a worthy You will burn.
Over here. Got it!
Oh.
Woo! That was rough. Okay, what do we loot?
Bomb equipped with Orb of Storms. Spark projectiles.
Great spark. I walked downward, didn't I?
Yep.
You know what? I'm just gonna walk upward on purpose because it's a wall. Oh, wow. Okay. That's a nice topaz ring. adds 1 to 11 lightning damage to attacks, 15% plus 15 maximum life. I mean, the leech physical attack as life does not help me, but it gives me increased mana regen and light radius. This gives me mana and evasion, and I'm not stacking evasion, so it's not going to help.
I think the only thing that ring does for you, I mean, it does give you lightning resistance, so
yeah,
that's not bad. But the only other thing it does for you is the mana regen.
Yeah, but it does add lightning damage to attacks. That doesn't affect spells.
You don't attack. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'd probably be better off vendoring that.
I'll take it.
Okay. Drop. Okay. Ascendancy class. I can choose my ascendancy class now. Okay.
Alright.
Can we go back to camp?
We still need to make it through the Traitor's Passage.
Oh! That wasn't the objective.
No. That was a side quest.
Balbala was a side quest?
Yeah. Remember, she's the person that we were asked to free by the blind vendor. By Shambler.
Wow. Okay, can I pick up things now? Yes, I can pick up things. Sheesh. It will not let me pick up things when there's enemies on the screen at all, anywhere. Wow. That's a lot of exploding spiders, which I like. I'm gonna get the support gem real quick.
Uh-huh.
Put that into Orb of Storms. I don't want Persistence. I don't need Overabundance. I've already got that. What I want is... Huh. Is it not? Is it a level 2 maybe?
Which one? Sorry?
I'm trying to find the one that causes it to cast a second time. Or to create a second one.
I don't have a support gem on me, so I can't look at the support gem stuff. Spell go. List of support gems. Unleash is probably what you want.
Okay. There was one, I swear, there was one on my Ranger that actually produced like 2 more of something. And I don't think it was Unleash.
There's a skill called Barrage, which allows your attacks to repeat.
Oh.
I don't know if that might be what you had.
Maybe? It's weird that I was able to apply it. There was like a skill gem I could apply to different things. I'll have to hop on later and let you know what it was. But I'll take Unleash for now. So it just casts like 3 times?
It casts for every number of seals it has. So the longer you don't cast it, the more seals it gains, up to a certain number of seals.
Well, it lasts about 4 times longer than it takes to get 2 seals, so...
Yeah. So as long as you're not spamming it, you're basically always going to have as many orbs as you can get.
Another uncut skill gem.
Nice.
Checkpoint, the Halani Gates. Awesome.
Dead Maraketh. The Faridan must infest this place.
Frost orb of...
Yeah, if you want, we can go vend real quick, or we can push on.
Let's vend.
So, you released Barbara from her prison, and she fought well. Good. I'm sure you know what to do next, but touch the barrier and ask her if your time away from the Maraketh has faded your knowledge of the tales. Goodbye.
Oh, Hooded One. Identify my items.
Who goes there?
Thanks, Deckard Cain.
As you wish. As you wish.
I mean, they're not using them anymore.
True.
It does say area level 22, but we could go do that.
Ah, you released Barbara, the traitor.
I don't think we're ready for the
It is
trials
your duty
just
to
yet.
redeem her soul by allowing her to serve as a mentor djinn during your dance with the scorpion. This will not be a simple matter. The old ways are required.
The old
Speak to
ways.
Arsala. The ancient trial is not far from here. And the
However, we
caravan
can
is
absolutely go
duty-bound to
there
carry
and
ware.
get this item out of our inventory.
Stay in sight.
Ah, okay.
The Winter Sekhema's challenge. I am right where I deserve to be.
I will serve. We have met in battle, but not in peace. I am Balbala, once a traitor, long a sorrowed prisoner. As Jin here, I shall serve as your guide. Together, we shall prove ourselves worthy. Go with the winds.
I can drop that back into this relic locker. And then I can leave. Because we're not ready yet.
Then, did it take the Baria out of your inventory?
It did.
Good. Okay. I need to enter my own instance so I can do the same.
Okay. I see you have a hideout.
Yes.
You know, not everybody in games gets a hideout. It would be nice if Final Fantasy XIV let everybody have a house.
Wouldn't it, though?
Yeah. They're making progress, though. They really are. There's going to be an option in the next update, I think it's in the next update, where you can pay the gil. That's the difference between the house you currently own and the house that would be a larger version, and get the interior expanded so you TARDIS your house.
Okay.
So you can have a small house but a large interior if you're willing to pay the gil difference between the two. And they do that because there's only so many medium, large, and small plots available. They want everyone to be able to have a large interior, even if they can't have the same exterior look or position within the ward. Because they're all instances where you can see everybody's house and go into everybody's house, instead of a zone line where you go through and you're in the house. Like in 11, where everybody can have their own house because they're all instances that don't exist when nobody's in them. Whereas these are always available. So they're always taking up server space. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and take us to... Trader's Passage, and then... Oh. I didn't need to do that. I need to go back over here to the waypoint. That's what. To the Halani Gates.
Ancient gates of Seven Waters.
The enemy crumbles!
Yeah, just throw lava in their faces.
Yeah. I mean, it'd probably kill me, so, you know, I don't blame them. You know, if their people hadn't been systematically oppressed for thousands of years, maybe I wouldn't have to throw lava in their faces.
Yeah.
My warriors will swarm them under.
Clearly it's their fault.
Ooh, nice. Wow. Lots of gems.
Oh, you got a GCP. Nice.
What does that do?
It increases the quality of a gem by 5%.
Oh, wow.
Quality has effects on different skill gems. So, save it for when you know what it is you're going to be doing.
Yeah, that's one to definitely save for a skill gem that you're always going to use and is in need of some buffing. Because it's being used all the time. I don't know if any of these skills will make it into my final build yet, so I'm going to save it.
Noxious.
Oh dear.
You are unworthy. I shall dethrone you, Seveah, and leave you to the sand!
Wow! Was that a stay out and then get in?
It was, yeah, you needed to stand in the circle in the middle.
I shall dethrone you, Seveah, and leave you to the sand!
Hamota, you're really messing with things. Can you get out of the way for a second?
This time, we choose war! We shall finish this! But not today.
Make haste! He must not escape!
Oh boy.
Quickly! He conjures the very sands against us! This is no natural sandstorm. We must battle sorcery with sorcery. Let us return to the caravan and entreat Zarka's wisdom.
Okay. Alright, Zarka, what's your wisdom?
Jaman-Ra can control the sands? Oh, this was not an ability he had in life. It must be born of corruption. There is something in the tales that could help us overcome such a power. It was said that the horn of the Vastiri could control the winds. I believe the horn's location has been lost to time, but perhaps it is possible that we can reconstruct it. We would have to retrace the steps of our greatest heroine, Orbala, on her final adventure. Speak to Asala. She knows the tale and where it might take us. Let her know how you wish to begin. Or you may seek my wisdom if you have further questions.
Level 7 skill gem. Okay, so let me go ahead and stash this GCP.
Flame Wall ignites enemies when conductivity is a curse that makes so conductivity.
Oh.
Hold down the button. Conductivity.
I can't, I need to be level 22. I'm not level 22 yet. Okay. I'll store it for now. Oops. No, not that.
Ah, yes. The Horn of the Vestiri. I know the tale. The ancient city of Keth, the Badlands, and the Valley of the Titans. We can retrace Orbala's steps in any order.
Can we really now? Because the last time it was pretty clear that there was an order that we had to go in.
That Valley of the Badlands, where mastodon bones rot under the sun for all time, is proof that a culture can vanish entirely if the world changes too much. I will not let my people diminish and disappear the same way. Once the seat of power for our people, now a buried testament to a glorious past. We will build a new Keth someday when all this is over, and the Marraketh will shine under the sun once again. That is a promise.
So you need to build a new Ulta.
I am forbidden by the terms of the Third Pact from invoking the Right of Flame myself. I must send an emissary, as must they. I do not know in what form it will come.
Okay. And this really is going to be any order we choose. Well, I see a Shrine of Bones up here in Mastodon Badlands, so I'm going to go for that. The Shrine of Bones looks like it might be something that would give me a permanent bonus or some kind of a boost. So I'm willing to go for that first. Waypoint get.
Wall of flame!
The Lost Men. So the Lost Boys grew up finally?
No, they're just in the Lost and Found. That's what this place is.
Ah, I see. I saw that wind up and smack. I'm just gonna not choose a level 6 skill. Because they're all level 6.
Yep.
Except for Frostbomb.
You can just start holding on to those for another character or something.
What'd you say?
You can start holding onto those for another character or something.
Yeah. Nice. Okay, this is a good place to pause. New passive skill point. %20 chance for lightning skills to chain an additional time, and then another 20, another 60. Okay, I like that. I think that's pretty much it. Alright.
Jumped on by a big skeleton. Oh, I stunned him. Okay.
Ha! Nice. Scurrilous? What kind of...
The Scurrilous.
Yes.
You are nothing!
What exactly are we here for?
We are here to find some mastodon. We need to go to the bone pits. So we're looking for a door, but I'm guessing it's the way we're heading now.
Yeah.
Nope, nope.
No? One second. Can the stream still hear you? Say something?
I'm saying something.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure because I had an issue once where I switched to a different person's window on Discord and it muted everything.
Oh.
So it's like, wait a second, I'm not on your window on Discord. Is something? Can they hear you? Okay. Okay. Yes, now you're at the bone pits.
I'm gonna go take this man's bone.
That's rude. Actually, I'm gonna go back real quick to town. Because I want to get that skill gem, 22.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, hypothermia.
Is a curse that makes your enemies more vulnerable to cold damage.
Makes them more vulnerable to cold.
Flammability is a curse that makes your enemies more vulnerable to conductivity is a curse that makes your enemies more vulnerable to lightning damage. This symbol indicates that a monster is resistant to lightning damage, while this symbol indicates that they're vulnerable.
Okay. So I guess let's let the curse.
Curses are good. Especially if you're doing elemental stuff. Curses are one of those weird things that you don't necessarily want to level it. Some builds want to, and some builds don't.
Best not do that here.
Okay.
Because the higher level it is, the more mana it costs.
Okay. Where is it?
It's in your stash.
Oh.
If you cut a gem in your stash, it puts it back in your stash.
I see. Okay. And I want to bind it there. And then what can I put on conductivity? Persistence, which is more duration, impending doom. Triggers Doom Blast when curses from supported skills expire. What does Doom Blast do?
There's also
chaos damage.
There's one that makes it erupt faster as well. I don't remember what it's called.
Focused Curse. Cursed zones from supported skills
okay, so
erupt 30% reduced delay. Cursed Ground becomes a ground target skill. I think I will take Magnified Effect.
Yeah.
Just to give it more AoE. It seems like it would be a good, good to catch more things in it. Oh, it wasn't in there. Bone pits here. Let's see how large this area is. Ooh, that's big. Checkpoint. Uh-oh, did you get locked out?
No. Alright, kill the mage first.
is a much easier fight with the mage gone.
Uh-huh.
The darkness is now dispelled. May it stay this way.
Retrieve the tusks. Where be the tusks?
Usually they drop off this guy. I'm confused.
Huh. Because they didn't drop for you either, did they?
No.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna, I don't know why I didn't have this bound here, because of course it cleared all my binding options. I'm gonna come right back. And it didn't drop. That's really weird.
Try this. Respawn at checkpoint.
Oh, you can travel between checkpoints?
Yes. Also, if you hit,
I have no
if you go to
space
the
for
menu,
that.
there's a respawn at checkpoint option.
Ah. Okay. So we do the fight again?
I guess.
Okay, we'll do the fight again.
Wall of flame!
Nice. Once again, it didn't drop anything.
Well, now I'm super confused.
It can't be because you're the instance owner, can it?
No, because I still have to do this quest too. This is a story quest. This isn't a...
I have no space for that.
What's going on?
Okay, hang on a second.
The Countess has used... We must... Time is short. Make haste.
Speak up.
young one.
Interesting. This player says that they encountered the same bug, proceeded to do the other 2 quests, and were able to finish the quest chain despite not ever having picked up the Mastodon horns. So, I guess let's progress and see what happens. I'm curious now.
I am very curious because it seems like we should have to do this, but it may have just counted as been done. It doesn't show it. Alright. Let's move on then. Keth.
Lost Keth. I can only imagine how beautiful you must have been in your time.
I'm gonna take a quick break. Just to use the bathroom, maybe get a refill on coffee.
Sure.
It's fresh ground coffee with butter pecan Torani syrup in it. So it's actually nice and sweet and still coffee. So I'll be right back. Hey everybody, I'm back with coffee.
The weary traveler has reached the end of the path. Welcome to the city of 7 waters, whence bounty springs. Behold our lush plains and verdant forests, blessed to feed empires far and wide. Eat, drink, and be fat at your leisure, so long as you take word back to your homeland of the glory of Keth.
So did this place actually used to be a desert, or did it used to be a forest?
The plains of the Vesperia used to be a very verdant area. It's not anymore.
Yeah. Wow, a level 7, nice.
What the? Ugh. 1 second. The hooded one stole a bunch of my gold and did not respec me.
Oh.
He does this to me every now and then. There we go.
All right. Ooh, that's a nice recurve bow. My ranger may want that eventually. things up again. What is this? Nothing. It is nothing.
It's a looted vault.
What a surprise. So, how many years does this take place after Path of Exile 1?
About 20, if I remember correctly.
Are we looking for the Venom Pit?
I think that is a thing that we need to do. I think there is a mini-boss there.
Because it's up here.
Oh yeah, walked right by it.
Kabbalah, I know of this serpent's tongue.
There we go.
My Akhara will not believe this.
Okay, specialization. So 2 more skill points that can be split with passive, or switching sets. Okay. Branching bolts and lightning skill speed. So next I've got 2 more lightning skill speed, and then I get the lightning quick. And that'll be the first lightning branch 100% completed. After that, where am I headed?
You'll have that full little lightning thing taken care of.
Yep, the whole thing.
After that, you're gonna go up north to the outer edge of the tree.
There's another one here. That's just straight lightning damage and penetration.
You could do that by going through that little U shape there, down and to the right.
They're not connected. Oh. You mean here?
Yes, because there's a whole bunch of really good stuff right there for you.
Oh.
Those three notables are very good, especially Arcane Intensity.
Okay. More moderate duration while moving, less while stationary. Considering I almost always want to be moving, that's not bad.
Uh-huh.
Arcane Intensity, better spell damage from maximum mana, and then increased cost of skills but more maximum mana.
Yep.
And then that'll get me up here. Okay. That's good. I'm ready to go.
Okay.
Fall before me.
Ooh, Kabbalah Clan Relic?
That is part of the side quest.
Support gem.
Watch out for those purple balls.
Yeah, they're less noticeable than the gigantic beams, rotating beam swords from Arcane. So but they're just as deadly.
I'm carrying enough.
Yeah. And I need to bend.
How can
Who can tell me about the relic? Nobody here, apparently.
Oh, something we'll have to figure out as we go.
I will put it in my stash. I can't put it in my stash. Ah, okay.
It is a quest item.
Fair.
What?
Alright. The support gems. I can still take one more on conductivity, arc, flame wall, and raging spirits. What would you recommend?
You could put Arcane Tempo, like, I'm sorry, you have one more slot left on Arc still, you said?
Yeah.
You could put Arcane Tempo on Arc.
More cast speed?
Yeah. Ooh, faster casts.
Is Arc meant to shock? No. I was thinking I could do something that would give it more damage. If there's because I know there's something that will make it less chance to shock and more damage.
That is.
Okay. No. That's not what I was looking for. Lightning. More lightning damage, maybe? Those are all higher level. Okay. Yeah, I guess I could put Arcane Tempo on it. I'll do Arcane Tempo. And then I kind of want to buff Raging Spirits or Flame Wall. Unless there's something really good for conductivity.
I don't know if there's anything you can get for conductivity right this second that will be good. Because I think you're going to want to start getting level 2 stuff for it. Do you have Magnified Effect on Flame Wall?
I don't believe I do. I have Fortress, which makes it creates it in a circle.
Yeah, so add Magnified Effect, and you'll get 40% more AoE on it, so your circle will be really big.
Yes, I know my character's already using the support gem.
What are you using it on?
You can't use two support gems on different skills?
Correct, if they're the same.
What? Okay. That's kind of weird. I'm using it on conductivity.
Oh, gotcha.
Well, can I use it on Raging Spirits for something decent then? I was thinking about maybe instability before because I have noticed the those things dying. I can see their health bars and I'm seeing them going down.
So the problem with minion instability is the Raging Spirits only have like 70 health. So even if they are dying, they're gonna do like 5 damage.
It's because it's maximum life.
Yeah.
Okay.
How much spirit do you have left over right now? Or are you at?
I'm at max.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I can't equip anything that changes the amount of spirit that it will cost yet.
Okay. Put persistence on Flame Wall.
Okay. Sounds good.
Put it on Flame Wall, not Raging Spirits.
Oh. Oops.
That's fine. Not that big oops.
I wonder if the if Fortress is really good for it. Because it deals 50% less damage with hits.
It doesn't do damage. It doesn't do hits. So.
Oh! Ignites as though dealing 51 to 76 fire damage. So it doesn't hit. It ignites. Yeah. Not the same thing. Okay. That's fair.
Yeah, Fortress is basically free extra size on your Flame Wall.
Okay. That works. Okay. It loaded. Wow, that does last a lot longer.
Uh-huh.
Ooh. Nice.
Create that Molten Blast.
The Lost City. We made it.
Time to go underground.
Underground.
Buried beneath shifting
Oh,
sands.
alright. I gotta invite someone to the party because someone wants to buy something for 30 Exalted Orbs.
Okay.
And then I will kick them from the party. If it was, like, a couple Exalted Orbs, I would just ignore them, but...
Okay. That was quick.
Oh, did he...
He already left the party. That's what I said. That was quick.
Yeah, if he doesn't whisper me back, then I don't care.
Desert fire!
Alright. Well, if he's not gonna answer, it sucks to be him.
Ow.
That bastard waited until I was reviving you to move. Leave me
Stop
alone!
Oh boy.
Never mind, it's just gonna die. That works.
Wow.
Break pots.
Break all the pots. The ninth treasure of Cat. Wow. Okay.
Desert fire. Defiled treasure. I will remember this day.
An emerald?
Something you can put into your jewel summon.
Yeah. Huh. Increased evasion rating and increase in duration of ignite, shock, and chill.
Increased evasion rating won't do a ton for you, but the increased shock duration will. Okay. Continuing on. This place can be a bit of a maze sometimes.
Why would you do that? Like, game, why would you do that?
Why wouldn't you set a trap like that?
I know, but don't give us the loot and then not let us pick it up. Like, it literally will not physically let me pick up the loot while there is an enemy on the screen. And it's annoying as hell.
It's probably a setting you can turn off. It's probably so that way you can not get screwed by targeting options while on controller. Because I can pick it up. Sand spirits.
Okay. 2 level 7 gems to engrave. I'm gonna do that for Raging Spirits. And I have another Spirit Gem. But I don't have any more spirit. So even if I were to get mana remnants, I mean, I'll go ahead and get mana remnants, I guess. Or I could get Grim Feast.
Grim Feast is very good. Grim Feast is currently the thing that every single build in the game is using if they have slots for skills.
I mean, I don't really have the extra spirit for it, but I can switch to it from Raging Spirits.
Mm-hmm.
And it would bolster my energy shield, so might be better. Oh shoot, I need to put my passive point in.
Such shrines were not meant for mortal eyes.
There.
I am honored.
I'm sorry to be that person, but such shrines were not meant for mortal eyes. Mortals had to build it! We're just ripping through here right now.
Oh yeah.
went to roll away and it didn't work.
No.
Level 25.
Rats.
What the shit? They just keep throwing shit at me, and they never miss, and they can hit me from across the map. What is wrong with these enemies?
What's your lightning resistance look like?
I have the charm, that's about it. Or no, not the charm, the ring. Wait, where's my ring?
You're also missing a ring.
Where the hell's the ring? Oh, that's right, I gave it to you.
Oh.
And then I didn't put my ring back on, and then I must have gotten rid of my inventory.
Yeah, let's go look at what I've got in my stash. What's your health? And your energy shield?
Trying to find the stats. Where would I find my stats? Character. 515 life, 160 energy shield.
Okay, you are very squishy.
That's quite squishy.
I'm doing some vending, and then...
Speak up.
Hey, I found something I might want.
Young one.
I found an amulet that gives me a plus 31 to spirit.
Hey, there you go.
So now I can turn back on my raging spirits and have both that and Grim Feast on. Nice.
That won't help you, unfortunately. I'm sorry, so in your character screen, what did you say your stats were at? Or your resistances were at?
My resistances are 17 fire, 14 cold, and 3 lightning.
Okay, so not a lot of resistance right now.
Yeah, not a lot of resistance in general and almost nothing for lightning.
Doesn't look like I have anything at an appropriate level to assist you at the moment.
I want to see what the random vendor has.
Yeah?
Makarkan.
Give me a random ring. It's not really that great. Just gives you more mana.
Sila.
I'm just gonna be squishy for a little while, that's all.
Yeah, I think it's just gonna be paying attention for that.
Well, it doesn't help that my that my gloves are level 6, my boots are level 9, my helm is level 10.
Gotcha. Yeah, so we'll need to start paying attention to what is available for pickup for you.
Yeah.
Young one. Do not wander.
Alright.
By Garukan!
Standing in that blue ring will drain your mana.
Nice. Exalted Orb.
There you go.
There is power in this object. I can feel it.
Ooh, there's a ruby.
Nice.
Alright.
The Heart of Keth.
Ooh, nice.
You left a child to die. He holds a new loyalty now.
I was mortal then. I was weak.
Then why did you... My king nears!
Wall of flame!
we go.
Who is this?
Pots in this room tend to be pretty good. Not going to be super great today.
Tail woman? At last. Please, end my suffering. My followers are long since dust, and I am but parchment. My veins dry as sand. I ask you, Tail woman, to use that one element that may finally end me. My opposite, fire. It must be done. At last. Death. Thank you.
This is the last drop of Keth's glory.
Wow.
And no one gets a good ending in Path of Exile.
No! No, definitely not.
There was a goddess of water lying at the heart of Keth. I wonder what her role in the past involved. It is my sacred duty to keep our tales, but I know nothing of this goddess. How could we Maraketh have forgotten something so important?
Good support, Gem. Can put it in Grim Feast.
You could. Do you have enough spirit to slap clarity or something else?
No, I don't, actually. I don't. I'm gonna just have to stash it. I realized that when I looked at it that I don't have enough for clarity. Alright.
Here for a story? Young one.
I'm definitely gonna take that bow and put it in my stash. It's a nice bow. Okay. Well, I think that's as far as we're gonna get today. Next is gonna be Valley of the Titans and also the Ascension.
Yeah, we might be able to do that by then.
It's a level 22 area. Does it like really require you to level 26?
So the Trial of Ascension is a series of chambers that you have to go through, and as you take damage, you lose honor, and if you hit 0 honor, you're done.
Ah, okay.
And you have to start over.
I see.
So it's not that I doubt that we can do any of the individual rooms or anything like that. More just I'm not sure if we'll be able to get all the way through it.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Alright, well, thank you for hanging out with me and going through some more of this. Looking forward to some more next weekend.
course. Thank you for having me here.
I don't really have anybody to read today, so I will leave you guys for now. Have a good one. And I will be back on Wednesday for Satisfactory, Sunday for more of Path of Exile, and I will keep poking my human to continue uploading, because we have a lot of videos that haven't been uploaded that are like old. Like they've been out, they're old streams, they were one-offs, that kind of stuff. We're gonna try and upload those this week, so there will be a lot of just random uploads on the YouTube, but the regular uploads are still going. That's .hack and the Wednesday streams. So, good night, everybody.